Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Today we are making a chocolate love cake.
Yes.
The recipe that started our love story. Oh, this is a great cake. Okay, so Vincenzo's in the kitchen. Tell us what you have here.
Yeah, okay. Here we have dark chocolate and butter.
Kind of cut up in the little pieces.
Yes. Here we have sugar and eggs.
And eggs.
Here we have flour, cocoa, and baking powder.
And baking powder. So you've got your dry ingredients, your eggs and sugar, and then your chocolate and butter, and that's going to get melted.
Esatto. And we start now.
Okay.
Put in bagno Maria.
So that's going over a hot water bath, and it's going to gently melt the chocolate and the butter together. So this is just a stock pot with some water in it, probably about half full. You want it to just barely touch the bottom of the bowl. You can use a glass bowl or a metal bowl, something that's going to take the heat. And it'll take a few minutes for them to melt.
Yeah. Yes. And I like it here and not in the microwave because microwave sometimes burn the chocolate. This is why I like it.
This is a lot more reliable.
Exactly.
And the chocolate that we are using is a dark chocolate chip from Nestle. It's a really nice product, and it melts really consistently, and the taste is delicious. It has a higher chocolate content, about almost 60%, I think. It's really really nice.
Okay, now put the sugar eggs.
I'm going to put the whisk attachment.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a stand mixer, you can do this by hand as well, but it does take a while.
10 minutes shoot.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see what it looks like to start with. And then we'll show you what it looks like later. And in the meantime, Vincenzo is going to stir that chocolate.
Okay, now chocolate and butter is done. Okay.
So it's nice and melted. Okay.
Okay, after this.
So this has been about 10 minutes?
Yeah.
On high. You can see that it's a really creamy white dough.
Yes, very creamy, you see?
Yeah, you can actually write with it. Sort of the sign that it's ready. So nice and creamy and fluffy. It's an important step.
Okay. And now?
So we're going to incorporate the egg and sugar mixture to the chocolate. Just take a whisk and incorporate it.
Yes.
Kind of slowly, it looks like.
Okay. You see very...
Yep. So some of that fluffiness is still there. Yeah, from the eggs.
Okay, and now we put
the dry ingredients.
Exactly. Very slowly.
Again, to keep some of that air in there. It's almost like a little bit of a souffle. It'll be fluffy with that creamy pudding-like center. It's again, how our store started. I asked him for this recipe. when we first met because I loved it so much. So we call it the chocolate love cake now because of it.
And I love you so much.
I love you too. Mm-hmm.
You see, change the color is very dark
it's really
now.
dark.
The cocoa.
The cocoa is really incorporating some more chocolate there. So you've got the dark chocolate from the chocolate chips and then cocoa as well. So really this is just a few ingredients and 3 steps to get
Very
this
easy.
together. Mm-hmm.
Now, this recipe we have in the book is usually for these ramekins.
Yeah, and these are
8-10.
4-ounce ramekins.
Yes,
right?
4 ounces.
Okay.
Yes. Or
You can use your ceramic ramekins
exactly.
too.
No, these.
So if you have those at home,
This may be 5.
yeah, it's a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
about 6 ounces.
Okay.
And by the way, you can find these little ramekins on Amazon. You just spraying them with an oil spray. You can see he's getting all the little nooks and crannies so that the cakes come out clean. You can also use butter.
Exactly. You need a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. There we go.
So he's using a ladle to get the amount of batter into the ramekin.
Yes.
A ladle works really nice.
Okay, very important is no
Not
full.
completely full, probably 3/4. There's a little space there because the cake's going to rise up a little bit. With
Exactly.
the souffle. Yeah. Okay. So we'll finish these and we'll come back and have them in the oven. Hi everyone, it's Cheryl. I'm in the kitchen this time. I'm going to be making this raspberry sauce that we love to put with our hot chocolate love cake. So I have 2 pints of fresh raspberries, and it's just going to go into a little sauce pot here. Sometimes I mix in red and black raspberries, but right now they just had the red. And then I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of sugar, and it's just going to go over a low to medium heat, stirring for probably at least 30 minutes. And it'll start to break down the raspberries and condense a little bit. You can see that they easily break down, and pretty soon we'll show you what it looks like in a little bit here. We're going to have a beautiful raspberry sauce.
My beautiful wife. Love you.
Love you.
Let's go.
Okay, so now it's been about 10 minutes and the raspberries have broken down. You can see, all you can really see are the seeds and some of the pulp. And it's getting a little bit more dense. And I always like to add a little bit of Chambord, which is a raspberry liqueur. For this amount of raspberries, I put in 1 ounce. And then you just want to incorporate it really well. Cook it down for another minute or 2, and then it will be ready to strain. And we'll show you that part in a little bit. Okay, so you can see the raspberry sauce is really beautiful. It's nice and dark. It's broken down, and that Chambord is kind of evaporated a little bit, but you still got some flavor of the Chambord in there. And then what I'm going to do is just put it through this metal mesh strainer. And that will take out the seeds and just give you a beautiful smooth sauce. So what you can do is just secure your metal mesh strainer over a bowl and just gently stir, kind of push the seeds against the side. The seeds will stay on top and the beautiful sauce will come out the bottom. And then later we're going to put this in a bottle here, and that'll be easy to serve it that way. You can just spoon it over the ice cream as well. This actually keeps really well in the refrigerator for probably a couple weeks. You can use it. I recommend making the sauce a day in advance so it's cool and you've got it ready for your hot chocolate love cakes. Okay. So we're just showing you how one cake is baked.
Okay, every oven is different. Usually it's 8-10 minutes. 400
degrees.
But sometimes we need 12.
Yeah.
This is why every oven is different. No.
And we did have it on the convection setting.
See, this is done.
Yeah, so it's kind of crackly on the top.
Okay. Voila.
Ooh, that's beautiful. So he's going to show you how we plate this. It's going to be really pretty. You can do this yourself as well. If you have it in a ceramic ramekin, you can just put the ice cream right on top of it if you want with your sauce. So vanilla ice cream. And some of the raspberry sauce. Ooh, yum. And he always finishes it with a little powdered sugar. There's your hot chocolate love cake.
Okay.
Buon appetito!
Buon appetito!